This drum, it takes care of us. Now come together and honor it. Once upon a time, there were two crazy people, and they had no voice in the group. And as these crazies grew in numbers, they became a voice and took high seats in council. And after a while, the tribe had become crazy. There is a lot of rights this government hasn't trampled on, or governments. Whether domestic terror or just another of a long line of false flag attacks upon the American people by the shadow government. We must remain vigilant. That is the price of freedom. The rigged media and crooked politicians will be out in droves promoting anal probes for all who attend public events from now on. Yes, many does not understand a collapse has been underway for many years. If you're smart enough to know it and see it, yes, this is likely another false flag bullshit terror attack. By tomorrow, connections between the attack and government will be posted somewhere on the web as always. And then there was bomb-sniffing dogs at the start line and the finish line. They said it was a drill. So they were ready for it. Was it a hint of a tip? I don't think so. Self-induced bombing, I say. Self-induced bombing, I say. It is unfortunate. The only domestic terrorist is in our governments. We have an administration that lies about drone strikes. Then the FBI says they're taking charge of the criminal investigation of the explosions at the Boston Marathon that killed 3 people and injured more than 130 others. Sounds like a cover-up job to me. More false flags are going to set upon this nation. We are on an express elevator going down. It's unfortunate that the false flags, we have a government of crooked politicians that are driven by bankers and big corporations. They have committed so many crimes. They have to cover up their crimes by creating more havoc and more problems. Most likely, the next thing to come in our lives is mass murder. This always comes when criminals get in charge. They tend to mass murder amounts of people. They create large wars. These people in charge, they're the ones that start the wars for their benefits. They're the ones, not us people. They start the wars, they get us involved in them. We die for them. We have no benefit for their gains. These people, this colonial type of Western thinking has been nothing but tragic in history. The peoples of the Western world, all they know is to fight and kill each other. For what? And then they're going to die anyways. Your life is short. It is like a blink of an eye in time. Why must we all fight amongst each other? We have better things to do than spill blood on the ground of our brothers and sisters around the world for a little piece of nothing, for your little short piece of shit life. And you're going to take the journey anyways. Why make the world more difficult to live in by creating more problems and terror? You people are in charge. Someday you will get what is coming to you. Maybe someday the people will wisen up and they will rise up all around the globe and they will come after you people. And maybe they will murder all of you and your families and all your friends that are connected that know you and know who you are and what you do. Maybe we ought to turn this around and kill you for once. Instead of us dying, maybe you should die for a while so you understand what it is like to be hunted, to be coerced, to be deceived, to be perception against your own self. The media is nothing but liars, a bunch of gypsies, con artists, actors, fortune tellers. How can you trust them and your own governments when they are nothing but actors playing the part of a politician? Our military should be ashamed of themselves for doing the dirty work of these criminals. The police in this nation called America should also be ashamed of themselves for upholding unjust, unconstitutional laws. They should have been arresting the politicians many, many moons ago. But they are a part of the problem as well, since they won't even go and arrest and go after the criminals in charge. Everybody is complicit in being afraid of doing something. And at the time of a civilization when anybody is afraid to do anything about anything, out of fear of reprisal, well, that nation is doomed. We are doomed. Only thing now that is in the elements of the air is a bloody revolution. And if the tide flows in the right direction and perception and deception is played out as good as it always does, they will come out on top again and make you believe you won, just like the first revolution. You gain nothing by allowing the same criminals to be in charge. The ones that create the problems are also the ones coming back and saying they have the answers to fix these problems.